Hello guys, welcome here to today's live preview of Ajax versus Manchester United's Europa League final, the last game of Manchester United's season, which has contained a total of 64 matches. Yet this is the biggest of them 64 matches, so it's a very important game, and over this course of the next 10-15 minutes or so we'll be previewing that live here. We are live as at the moment, as you can see with the fine background. But yeah, let's get into today's live preview of the Europa League match between Ajax and Manchester United. Just make sure we are live, just quickly. Yeah, as you can see, we are live. Watch it from my own phone, so that means we are definitely live. First of all, I just want to say I want to send out my thoughts to the people who tragically lost their lives and their loved ones at the Manchester Arena terrorist attack the other night, Monday night, before starting this video. But hopefully Manchester United will come home with some sort of silverware, so put some smiles on the back and those faces in Manchester tonight. But anyway, let's get into this live preview. We don't have that long. Anyway, yeah, so this is Ajax versus Manchester United, a massive game tonight in the Europa League. It's the Europa League final between Ajax and Manchester United. It's the 64th game and the final game of Manchester United's long and in some ways frustrating, but sometimes a good season for United. But this is definitely the biggest game of Manchester United season because this rests, well, a lot of rest on this game. Not only is it a matter of a cup, not only is it a matter that if United win this, Manchester United's jigsaw is complete. They've got every single trophy possible. Not only is it just a cup, the matter of winning one cup or winning another, or getting two trophies in the season, getting one trophy in the season. It's whether you're playing Champions League football next season or whether you're playing Europa League football next season. It's whether you've had a good season this year or whether you've had a bad season this year. It's whether you can get big name signings like Antoine Griezmann, or whether you can get some. It's harder to attract them. You have to pay more money, for example. A lot does rest on tonight's game, and it is definitely the biggest game this season for Manchester United because we've wanted to get Champions League football for a long time. We've sort of said in the league we're not going to get it. So it's quite clear, but we've clearly prioritised this Europa League, and I think if we don't end up winning it, Jose has to get blamed for it because at the end of the day, he said we had a good opportunity after that City game, which was the last live preview I did before today. After that game, we were in position to where it was in our own hands to get top four, and then we drew with Swansea. Had Swansea, we had Palace, and you had Southampton, 3 winnable games, and you had Tottenham and Arsenal with difficult fixtures, but other teams dropped points as well, so it wasn't just like we had to win them all. We could have probably lost one of the Arsenal or Tottenham games. If we had won the other, then we could have got top 4. But Jose, you put always eggs into this Europa League basket, and I suppose 5 games, including Arsenal, Tottenham and Southampton away, or just 2 games Celta Vigo and then Ajax, I suppose he probably thought this is the better route to take as well as winning a competition. But also, something I've just remembered is also the winner of this game will play the Champions League winners in the UEFA Super Cup final in August, September this year. But if we don't get Champions League football, if we lose this game, we only have ourselves to blame and Jose Mourinho to blame. Even though I've stood by him all this time, I'm not going to say, yeah, sack him and all that if we lose tonight. All I'm saying is he will have to take some blame and responsibility for prioritising this so much. United have gone through a lot of rounds to be here. We started off in the group stages. It started off with a defeat against Feyenoord, but then Manchester United bounced back with a win against Ajax and Fenerbahce, which will be remembered for when Van Persie scored a goal against United in a 4-1 victory. Then Manchester United lost again against Fenerbahce in the other game. But then we came back stronger with wins against Feyenoord, 4-0 at home, and then a win away at Ajax, which means Manchester United finished second in their group. And they're then paired off with French outfit Saint Etienne, who United beat 3-0 in the first leg, fairly comfortably from a Zlatan Ibrahimovic hat-trick. Then in the second leg, we won 1-0 just to sort of get rid of the nerves and win the game 4-0 on aggregate. Then after that, we took on Russian outfit Rostov, which was a horrible first leg, horrible pitch, but United came away with a 1-1 draw and a 5-2 away goal going into the Old Trafford game, which was an absolute boring match, but United won that 1-0 and progressed to the quarterfinals, where we then played Anderlecht, the Belgian side. Despite dominating the first leg, we came only away with a 1-1 draw after an 86-minute goal from Den Docker, but United then won the second leg after a lot It's a hard-fought victory in the end. An 107th minute win from winner for Marcus Rashford meant Manchester United progressed to the semi-finals, where we played Celta Vigo, the 13th best team in Spain. But they did give us problems. But United won the first leg 1-0, drew the second leg 1-0 with a nervy 10 minutes, as you may remember, about 2 weeks ago, which puts Manchester United into this final against Ajax. Now, Ajax are a young, fresh attacking side, fresh, full of young promise and hunger. They finished second domestically this season behind Feyenoord. The team, as I said, United beat 4-0 at Old Trafford this season, but also lost 1-0 at the away ground. If you put the two legs there, we'd be at 4-1. But at the end of the day, we finished sixth, so them finishing second is not like we can laugh at them for that. But at the end of the day, their league is much easier, and they usually do dominate the Dutch league, and they usually do seem to win it. So they've not won the league this year. They'll be desperate to win this Europa League. Their danger man, I've not done too much like looking into Ajax, but their danger man is definitely Casper Dolberg. He's a good player. He's a young player. He's got like 6 or 7 Europa League goals. So he's going to be a difficult. He's going to be a threat for Manchester United basically tonight, especially with Smalling and Jones at the back. In the last 2 rounds, they got through Schalke and Lyon. But actually, something you might want to remember actually is they were actually qualified to go into the Champions League qualifiers. You know, where we played Club Brugge a couple of years ago and we beat them. I think it was 6-1 on aggregate, I think it may have been. I can't remember 100% on the top of my head, but we beat Club Brugge a couple of years ago under Van Gaal, and that put us into the Champions League group stages where we went out last year. Now, they had that against Rostov, who are a team who ended up playing United early in the season. Now, actually, Rostov beat Ajax 5-2 over the 2 legs. So Ajax dropped into the Europa League. Rostov went into the Champions League. Rostov then came down into the Europa League. We then beat Rostov, but that says everything. We beat Rostov 2-1 on aggregate. Rostov beat Ajax 5-2 on aggregate. So it should be a game which Manchester United possibly should win. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about the team news and what team will Manchester United play. I really don't know about this one. Obviously, we do know that Eric Bailly won't play. We do know that Ashley Young won't play. We do know that Zlatan Ibrahimovic won't play. We know Luke Shaw won't play. Marcus Rojo won't play. This is the team I think we will go with. Now, when I say we will go with, we'll go with / I want to go with. Now, we've gone with Romero in goal. Now, if you miss that, De Gea will not be playing in the final. Mourinho confirmed that. He has travelled, but we are actually picking Romero over De Gea. It's not like an injury concern or anything. I would prefer to see David De Gea personally, I think, but it's Romero in goal, so I'll put him in there. Then the back 4, we've gone with Blind, Smalling, Jones, Valencia. I'm not sure whether I want Blind at left back, Smalling, Jones centre back, or whether actually I want Blind to be pushed into centre back and then Smalling or Jones out and put Darmian in. I'm not really sure, but Valencia definitely right back. That's nailed on. Then the 2 holding players for me, I would like to see Ander Herrera, the player of the year, and Paul Pogba as well. Then Mata, Mkhitaryan and Martial up in front from Rashford up top. I think you've got to play Rashford up top for his place, but I think that's a strong enough team. I think the 3 I'm not too sure on is Martial, Mata, and Mkhitaryan. I think Mkhitaryan will start as well. I think Mata might start, but the one I definitely know who I'm not 100% sure on is Martial. I'm not sure if Martial will play or whether Jesse Lingard will play. And at this moment in time, I think Lingard will play. But the debate is Romero or De Gea. Now, David De Gea undoubtedly is leagues above. He's a much better goalkeeper than Romero, but Romero's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Now, Romero's played all the way through the Europa League. De Gea's pretty much played every Premier League game. Romero's played pretty much every Europa League game. So I think it would be unfair that he's helped us get all the way to the final to then drop him for De Gea when he's not really done anything wrong or anything. But at the same time, I think you could look at it in another way and say, actually, who's the better goalkeeper here? David De Gea is a better goalkeeper than Sergio Romero. It's your biggest game of your season. You don't want to be playing up your backup goalkeeper when you've got the first choice available. But I do think, actually, Mourinho's made a right decision by giving Romero the chance, and he impressed me last week at Southampton. A superb performance last week, exactly a week ago today when we drew 0-0 away at St Mary's. A superb performance from them. He made a penalty save, he made some great saves. So yeah, no, actually, you know what? He's probably going in with confidence. He should be going in, and I think he should play the final. Actually, in my opinion, so I think actually overall it's probably it's probably a good decision. Now the game will be played at the Friends Arena in Stockholm. You probably know it's played at Stockholm just because the chant, which has been running around Old Trafford for many weeks now. Yeah, it seems like quite a nice ground. I think it holds something like 50,000 fans, but apparently only like 11,000 are like Manchester United fans, which is a bit ridiculous, really. But in my score prediction, if I'm going to be honest, the prediction of my is on the game. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. You know, we're about 8 hours ahead of kickoff now. 7:45 kickoff tonight. It's live on BT Sport Freeview. So thank you to BT Sport as well, I'd like to say, for actually making that available on Freeview. It's on YouTube. It's on the Freeview BT Sport channel, which is probably what y'all are watching on. Thank you for doing that, because it means I don't have to go onto our stream and try and find it for ages where it crashes and that. So hats off to BT Sport. That was a great gesture from them. But yeah, as I say, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I feel a little bit like I should trust United. I should be confident because we are the favourites, but then I do think Ajax are a good team, and I think realistically, I don't want to put a prediction down because I think it could hurt me. But I'm gonna go a prediction. I think United will win 2-1. I hope so, anyway. But I can't be sure. I think Ajax can win it. I think United can win it. I'm just going to go with United. I'm going to have that little bit of confidence in my heart and say United will win this 2-1. Let's hope so anyway. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this live preview. We'll be doing a review. It won't be a live review, but we will be doing a review either tonight or tomorrow morning. It depends which one I do it on. Depends whether we win or lose. Really depends what I'm feeling like after the game. But thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this live preview. And of course, I'll see you for the review as well. Hope you all enjoy the game, and hopefully United will get us the win. Thanks for watching. See you later.